Hello, welcome back to the vlog channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley and my husband Dustin and I are going on a trip. Right now we're in San Francisco and we're gonna board an 11-day cruise to Alaska. One of the reasons we picked this cruise is because it leaves from San Francisco and we live in the Sacramento area. We didn't have to get a hotel or book airfare or anything. My sister-in-law dropped us off and we came in the morning of. We just decided to get there early. We aimed for 10 a.m. and it was pretty smooth going into the city, though there is a lot of congestion at the cruise port because the ship is letting off the previous week's cruise at this point. It was no problem to drop off our luggage though, and then from there we were able to walk over to Pier 39. It's a short, very flat and scenic walk, and it was obviously a very beautiful and sunny day in San Francisco. Those are not always easy to come by, so we lucked out a lot, and it was just an absolutely gorgeous day to be strolling around. Of course, we wanted to start the day off with some coffee, and I had seen a TikTok where someone was yelling at the social media person at this Biscoff coffee corner that they didn't care about her coffee and why was she making a video. So I wanted to show up and tell her that we did care about it, and because of her video we did come in to have a coffee and a pastry. And she replied to my video response. It was very sweet, but I do highly recommend this spot if you like Biscoff. You get a free Biscoff cookie with every coffee purchase, and they have a lot of different options for you as well. And they were very friendly, and it's right on the pier. We took our pastries and our coffees and we found a bench on the outside. There's no room for seating inside the coffee shop. And then we enjoyed our little breakfast there. And of course, these pigeons wanted to get in on the action. After we finished our pastries, we started walking around the pier. I cannot chug a coffee. I need to hang out with it for a good hour or two. So I love being able to walk around with a nice coffee. I'm waiting for him to notice. He hasn't.
Sorry, I was looking at the dog.
I had to film this fruit because it reminded me of that one scene in Man on the Inside on Netflix with Ted Danson where he just bought like all of the oranges because he was practicing being undercover. And then, yeah, we just walked around the pier for a while. They do have lots of stores here, lots of restaurants. It is pretty touristy, but I don't know. Things are touristy for a reason, and it's close to the cruise port, and why not check it out? I haven't been here in, I can't even remember, maybe like 20 years. I think I might have been a kid last time I was here. So it has definitely changed. We saw someone doing this giant claw machine. That was so cool. The claw was so huge. I don't think they won though. And we just were wandering around. Again, it's like 10:15 in the morning at this point, so not everything is open yet, or like some of the lunch places. Also, I didn't know they had these locks on these gates or fence, whatever, railings in San Francisco. That was really cute. They were so colorful and people write things on them, like the ones in Paris and Seoul, Korea. We also got a view of the Golden Gate Bridge, which is an iconic San Francisco thing to do. And one of the main reasons I wanted to walk to the pier was to see all the sea lions that hang out here. They're just so funny, and I could watch them for hours.
I do, yeah, I've seen walking in the water.
Seeing the sea lions was such a fun activity, and it's free, so if you wanted to, you could probably bring your coffee and your pastry all the way over here and just sit and watch them for a while. They were so funny, yelling at each other and diving in and on and off, and then we wandered around for a little while, and we grabbed our daughter a souvenir because she had asked for t-shirts. She wanted t-shirts and snacks as her souvenirs from our trip. So I figured I should start off with a San Francisco one for her. Next, we walked over to lunch with my friend Kara. She's from San Francisco and she met us here. This is called Port 23 Cafe, and it's literally right next to the port where you get on the cruise ship. In fact, from our lunch table, we could see very clearly the cruise ship, which was very cool. And they have cocktails, mocktails, and lots of delicious bites here. So if you didn't want to try and battle your way through the dining room or the buffet on Embarkation Day, this is a great place to get something to eat. We also saw these, I don't know, security or something on these jet ski things, and they were convening in the water. It looked like they were chasing a seagull, which cracked me up, but I think they were probably doing something more important than that. Who knows? And I'm going to insert some pictures of me and Kara here. I'm going to leave her social media down below because she does a lot of great San Francisco content. We're heading into our lines. We have our medallions. We're going into the building. We decided to head in around 12:30 to 1 p.m. Obviously, give yourself time before the doors shut, before your cruise, but we didn't go early in the morning where there was a line wrapped around the building, and I am grateful for that. You can see there's a line of people, but they are moving quickly, and they do take photos of you as you board the ship, so be prepared for that if you want some group photos. Hello, welcome to our cabin. I'm backing up. So there's a mirror, outfit of the day. This is our closet, and the light comes on, or it did come on earlier, but now it's not on. Oh, here we go. Hangers. We got a safe in here and places for your folding stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm a wreck. Here's our very spacious bathroom with a shower, a toilet, and a sink. But there is some storage area. And they have some Beeman hand wash and body lotion. And here's the rest of our room. Bed. It's supposed to be a queen, I think, or two twins shoved together. Here's our lovely TV, in which we will watch our muster drill or whatever safety video. We got a little bar. I don't know what's under there. Fridge, fridge. Ooh, it's warm in there. A little desk, a chair, a little nightstand, and then out here is our balcony. We have two chairs and a table and some ottoman. And then this is the Bay Bridge. So on most cruise ships, the doors and walls are metal, so you can stick magnets to them. This is the first time I had heard about decorating your door, but since it was our 20th anniversary cruise, I decided that we should do that. And then we headed out to explore the ship. This was the main area. It's really pretty. And then we went into the internet lounge just because there was seats in there, but I don't really know how this works. And then we wandered just everywhere. This was obviously the pool. And then we did end up hitting the buffet for a little snack. The buffet was super duper crowded. Again, that's why I wanted to have lunch before, but we hadn't eaten enough and we walked around so much, so we were a little bit hungry. The sandwich was good, but the other stuff was okay. It's buffet food. Obviously, the view can't be beat though. I do recommend eating before you board if you can. I get that you want to get your money's worth, but it's very crowded. So for sail away, Dustin and I decided to split up. I was just a little tired and overwhelmed with all the people all morning, but he wanted to go see what the view was like. So he went up to deck 19, which is the top deck. And it's very windy up here. So just be mindful that if you want to come up here, you can see his shirt ruffling around in the wind. You might want to wear a sweatshirt and just be prepared for wind and really hold on to your camera or phone or whatever you're filming with. But look at these incredible views of the Golden Gate Bridge. He said it wasn't that crowded, which surprises me because I would have thought everyone on the entire ship would have wanted to come up and see this incredible view. You can also see there's people on the Golden Gate that wave to you as you leave. That is so cute. I just think that that is such an adorable thing for people to take the time to do. And here I am by myself on my balcony, showing you the views of the Golden Gate. So obviously, you're not as close and it's not as nice, and you can't see the people waving, and you are a little bit at an angle, but this is what you get if you decide to stay in your room if you have a balcony room. And I was very satisfied with it, to be honest with you. Like, obviously, those sweeping, unobstructed views are gorgeous and getting it closer, but I don't know. For me and where I was at that time, I really, I really just thought I got a great view and I could just relax on the balcony without having to be in any kind of crowd or be around any people. There was also not any wind, so you decide. That's why I wanted to put in both clips so you can decide for yourself if you wanted to go on the upper deck or if you wanted to just watch from your room. Obviously, if you don't have a balcony, you should go up to a deck. After sail away, we unpacked and organized our room. Then we grabbed some ducks and headed out. I'll explain ducks later in the series, but you can Google them if you need to know right now. We went over to the International Cafe, which is a 24/7 option where they have like cakes, fruit, light bites. They also had vegan options and I believe gluten free here. We just wanted to get a little snack. We did not plan a dinner because we like to use the flexible dining, or at least that's what we thought. So we did stop in for a snack. These options change when the parts of the day change, and here we are standing in line. Also, I wanted to show the coffee menu in case anyone wanted to budget for that. We did not have a drink package. I just bought coffee a la carte on the days that I wanted it. And then here is the little snack we grabbed from the International Cafe. It does get crowded here. But this is also the area where they do entertainment. So they'll have games here and some music as well. So that explains why it's crowded. For the first night of the cruise, we did the walk-in restaurant. So you could just come in there anytime, obviously, without a reservation. They asked us if we wanted to sit with a group of people, like a shared table, and we opted to do that. And everyone we met was very, very nice at this dinner. However, I just didn't like the forced interaction. I don't know. I'm usually very social, but it's something about being forced and then like feeling like I needed to pace my dinner with strangers was not comfortable for me. But if you like meeting new people, you should definitely do that. And then here's where I was hiding some ducks around. And then we hit some weather. Like I think it was a storm. The captain tried to go around it, but it was so rough. I wanted to show you what it was doing to the pool. And then I also like wasn't super happy or satisfied with my dinner, so we went to try and find the pizza. However, I don't know, we weren't looking in the right place, so we opted to settle for the hamburger grill, which is fine, but I can't believe they were cooking in this weather. I'm being misted currently. Oh, I'm so wet. I'm so wet. My feet. This is deck 15, I believe, and then this is where we would get our water, tea, and lemonade because we didn't have the drink package. I loved this wall. The wallpaper is super cute to me. And then I'm showing you where I'm hiding a duck because obviously, but I forgot to get a picture with this wall and I'm sad about it.
I haven't drank anything tonight. This is just how the boat is moving.
Here's what I got from the grill station, and then for the rest of the night I just felt so yucky. I just wanted to lay in the bed because there was so much rocking.
Thank you for watching this vlog. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to follow me on a social media, I'll pop that right here for you. And be sure to watch all of the videos in our Alaska series. Subscribe so you don't miss any of them. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye!